Monday, the first start of Spookathon. So I'm on a new camera, bear with me because I keep looking at this and I should look at there. So anyway, today, like I said, is the first day of the Spookathon. It's around noon, so I've already been failing at vlogging, but it's been a long weekend. So Saturday I went to get my hair done. That's why it looks like pretty decent today, because you know how it is when you go to the hairstylist, like your hair looks somewhat decent to like for days afterward. You're like, thank God. And last night, me and my husband did this coffee house thing that we do every single month with musicians and stuff like that. So, and we had it up, so we had to decorate it, we had to plan it, and all these other things. So we didn't get home till super late, but it was a really cool time. So I didn't get home till super late last night, so I'm tired. You know, my son didn't sleep very well. And my cousin actually just left with her daughter because we let our kids play for a little bit. And so it's the first time I've had to pick up the camera. So anyway, what I'm going to do quickly is just tell you what books, or show you what books I'm reading for this week. I'll be honest with you, this month has not been the best reading month for me. It's the 15th, and it's the 16th, sorry. And I've only read 2 books, and that's really, really slow for me. I don't know if I've been waiting for like the Spookathon to like up my game. Let's hope it does. Either way, I'm going to go through the challenges and tell you what book I've paired with the challenges. So the first challenge is to read a thriller. So the book I picked for that is Lies She Told by Kate Houlihan. This is around 278 pages, I want to say. Next challenge is to read a book with a spooky word in the title. For this one, I chose The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. This is the graphic novel, or the illustrated version. There is a second part to this. I don't know where it's at right now. So technically there's like 2 books in this, but I'm counting it as one. The next challenge is to read a book based on a childhood fear. This one I also chose The Graveyard Book for. I'm doubling up, people, okay? The next challenge is to read a book with orange on the cover. I picked Coraline, also by Neil Gaiman, also the illustrated version. Both of these books are actually, like, books, but I opted for the illustrated version, graphic novel, because I feel like it'd be faster to read. And the last challenge is to read a book with a spooky setting. For this one, I chose 2. So I chose another graphic novel. Sense the trend here. I chose Through the Woods by Emily Carroll, and I also chose There's Someone Inside Your House by Stephanie Perkins. So those are all the books I'm planning to read this week. 5 of them. I would be super nervous, but 3 of these are graphic novels, and I've already started today. I already read a little bit this morning before my son got up. I read a little bit of Coraline. I'm already on page 55. This is only like 180 pages, so I can finish this today, no problem. My plan is, since I'm reading so many graphic novels, is to read, I'm going to start off with Coraline for today, then hopefully I'll finish this tonight and I can start on another book, but I'm going to do graphic novel, book, graphic novel, book, get a trend. So I'm thinking I'm going to finish this tonight. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and start Lies She Told by Kate Houlihan. Sorry. Because I just want to do that. So I'm thinking like I'll do like Coraline, Lies She Told, I don't know. We'll have to see. This week's going to be an interesting week because we're starting to do housework. Like, we're going to try to paint our bathrooms this week because we eventually want to sell our house. And, you know, just life every day, especially with a kid. It's time. What is time? But hopefully I'll be a decent vlogger and vlog with you. I don't know how much I'm gonna vlog today because it's Monday. We're all just recuperating. Not him. He's got the energy of like 50 kids. How do I get that? But I'm just recuperating from the weekend. So, and I have to edit. Like, I feel like with the Booktubeathon, I really put every ounce of free time I had into reading. This time it's not going to be the case. I have a lot of just other work to do. So today, for example, I have to edit 2 videos and edit some photos, so that's what I'm going to do. If I have any extra time, I'll finish Coraline, but if not, we'll just have to see. So I will try to vlog for today. I don't know how today's going to go, but yeah, stay tuned for a fun, probably not fun weekend. I have a really boring life, guys. Update time. It is 4. I'm very tired. I am drinking some coffee, which I never really do. I just got this new mug, The Rules of Magic by Alice Hoffman, because I just got sent The Rules of Magic by Alice Hoffman in the mail. I'm super excited to read this. I kind of want to read this like for the Spookathon now because I'm really pumped about this book. You ever have where books aren't on your radar and then you see it come out and you're like, why are you not in my life right now? This is the case with this book. So this book was written by the same author who wrote Practical Magic, which is a movie with Sandra Bullock and Nicole Kidman. I love the movie. So this is a prequel to it. So I can't wait to read it. But yeah, I'm drinking coffee because Number one, I had to take a photo of the book because Bookstagram life, so of course I had to brew coffee with the Bookstagram photo, and I'm like, well, I'm gonna need the coffee because I'm tired, so coffee time. So yeah, my son is napping, and I am currently, I will show you, editing my Mara Dyer trilogy review, which is probably already up by the time you're seeing this, so as soon as I finish that, my plan my plan is to go ahead and finish Coraline and just kind of sit and contemplate. Coffee, mornings are for coffee and contemplation. Stranger Things, can't wait for season 2. So, epic fail. Today is Tuesday, the second day of the Spookathon, and I totally forgot to update you guys on my progress of yesterday. So, I finished Coraline by Neil Gaiman. I gave this a 3 out of 5. It didn't... Sorry, my son is playing. I didn't like it as much as I wanted to. I just found the story to be okay. The artwork was okay. Overall, like I said, 3 out of 5, kind of average. Then I started on Lie She Told by Kate Houlihan, and I got to 100 pages of this. So my total page count for yesterday was 286 pages. Pretty good accomplishment, I think. I finished a book and I started another one, so that's great. So I've already completed one challenge, and that was to read a book with orange on the cover, so that's done. So hopefully my plan today is to finish this book. Hopefully my son naps, I'll read a chunk of it then, and then finish it later tonight when he is asleep. This book's only like 270 pages, which is kind of a short one in my opinion, which is okay for me, that's why I picked it. But overall, I'm liking this right now. It's gripping, but it's not like super gripping, if that makes any sense. So I'm waiting for it to get a little bit more suspenseful. Hopefully I can run some errands. Maybe I'll take him to the park. We'll have to see. Do you want to say hi? What are you reading for the Spookathon?
I built a sailing ship for you. I pushed it out to sea and bid adieu. We drifted out halfway and came unglued. My ship never stays afloat for you. So I made a paper plane instead. Yeah, I folded till my hands, they nearly bled. I threw it, but it never flew ahead. My target was apparently misread, 'cause the pilot and the crew were left for dead. And my hands are getting tired.
Last update for the night. I look rough. That's life. I finished Lie She Told by Kate Houlihan. Underwhelmed would be the main word I have for this. I was really excited when I went into this because I thought it was a very interesting thriller. It's all about this woman that is a writer and watching her write her story pretty much. So she's writing a thrilling novel and you're trying to determine which one's her thriller. It was okay. It just felt boring, I'm not gonna lie. Not boring. It felt just kind of flat for me. So if I can give this a rating right now, to give it a 3 out of 5, it was the middle of the road. I don't know if I would recommend it 100%. It was just okay. So I finished that. That completes the Read a Thriller challenge. And I also read a little bit of Through the Woods by Emily Carroll. This is a graphic novel. This doesn't have any page numbers in it, unfortunately, so I think I'm like halfway through, I'm just gonna say. And I know the total page count of it is like 200 pages, so let's just say I've read 100 pages of it for rough count. So my total page count today is like 280 pages because I had already started this like today. Like I was already somewhat finished it. Either way, this was just kind of but I'm glad I picked up this one because I really enjoy Through the Woods. It's very creepy, very atmospheric, would highly recommend it. But yeah, that's my update for Tuesday. So overall, Spookathon's going pretty good. Well, hey there. It's like 6 o'clock. I'm really failing at this whole vlogging thing. I felt like, you know, my Booktubeathon one went so good, so it was bound to fail at some point. Happening now. Today has been a very weird day. No, I didn't go down for a nap. That happens sometimes. But with that happening, I haven't had a chance to read. I haven't had a chance to really do anything other than take a shower. My hair is wet. Luckily, Matt took him to Lowe's really quick to look at Lowe's things. I don't know. He loves that store. So I'm going to use this brief opportunity of time I have right now to finish The Woods by Emily Carroll. Like I said last night, I was halfway through. I'm still halfway through, so I think I've read like 100 pages. So I'm going to finish this quickly. It goes by super fast, so I'm going to finish that. And I'm debating on what to read next. So this will be my third read if I finish this tonight, so that's really good. I'm going like right on track for the Spookathon. So my next book technically I'm supposed to read is There's Someone Inside Your House by Stephanie Perkins, but I don't know if I'm feeling it right now because I've just heard so many massive bad reviews about it that I'm just kind of like, so I'm thinking I might just go ahead and go completely off the rail here and finish He Will Be My Ruin by Kay Tucker. I actually started this before Spookathon, and I was supposed to finish it before then, but I never did because it's been a really weird reading month for me. So I was only about like, let me see actually. I was only about 110 pages in, so I'm really enjoying it, honestly. Like, thinking about just going ahead and finishing this book because I think I can still finish all the books I want to read, plus an extra one, hopefully, knock on wood. But this is my most lengthy book at like 330 pages, but I've already read 100 of it, so it should go quickly. So I think that's going to be my plan.
You got your blue shoes in the way you wear your hat makes me smile. You're dancing like nobody's watching, but I've watched you for a while. What's the song you're singing? Can I come over and introduce my name?
Hey guys, first time actually looking decent. Sorry about the disaster this vlog has been. Gosh, I don't know how to hold this thing. So today we went to a park with my friend and her son, and I just came back, did regular things, and I've actually just finished filming, hence why all the makeup, and I look like a decent person for once in my life. I just filmed my Owlcrate unboxing. I filmed an Owlcrate unboxing video, and then I just filmed kind of a Halloween tag. I like to film a couple videos because I just feel like I should. If it takes me time to do all this makeup, I should at least film 2 to 3 videos every single time. And that's just how I do it. So, did you guys last night? No, I did not. I have been really bad about that. So let's update you now. So I finished yesterday. I did finish Through the Woods by Emily Carroll. This was my third Spookathon read. This is my favorite so far. I really enjoyed this a lot, and I would highly recommend it. It wasn't necessarily like spooky, but it was definitely creepy. It's definitely got some really creepy illustrations. My favorite illustrations were definitely A Lady's Hands Are Cold. That might be my favorite story overall. I also really liked My Friend Jana, and I liked The Nesting Place. I didn't really love His Face All Red. I thought that was kind of lame. I did enjoy Our Neighbor's House. I enjoyed all of them. I would recommend this for sure. If you're a big Halloween person that likes kind of creepy things, this is amazing. So like I said, I finished this last night, and that was around 100 pages. I'm really bad with page counts this time around. And I read a little bit of He Will Be My Ruin by Kay Tucker. I maybe read like, let's see, 50 pages. So really my plan tonight is to finish this. I don't think I will, honestly. I might get close. I might just try to trudge on through and finish it. So yeah, like I said, this week's kind of boring, but we have a lot of plans this weekend, as I keep saying. Saturday, like I said, we're going to a pumpkin patch, and we just confirmed Saturday night we're going to go to this like museum where we live. They're doing a whole like trick-or-treat type of deal, so we're going to take our son, and it's going to be like a whole big event, so it's going to be really fun and kid-friendly. So that's going to be what we're doing Saturday. We might go Halloween, like costume shopping because my son does still not have a costume yet. I wanted him to be Charlie Brown, but I can't find a plain yellow shirt, and I really don't want to pay like $15 for a shirt that's just Charlie Brown, honestly. So I'm deciding between that or like Lightning McQueen because he loves cars. And I mean, I'm not really gonna dress up, honestly, but that's what we're doing Saturday. And Sunday we have like a whole big family dinner that we do every single month, so we'll have fun with his cousins and stuff like that. So we are doing something this weekend, but as of right now, nothing a lot's going on. We're working on our bathroom. I'll show you a little bit more of that tonight because we do have our first coat on there of gray. It just needs a second coat for sure. And yeah, that's... Sorry, this is just an everyday recap of life. I just filmed overlays for Owlcrate and did my photo. Ooh, let me show you that. I set it up pretty cool. How I set up my Owlcrate unboxing, so you'll probably just see like kind of like that. And maybe I'll like kind of darken it up. Sorry, this vlog's been kind of boring and it hasn't been very productive, but that's how life goes sometimes. So yeah, we'll keep you updated. Hopefully I'll do an update tonight. I hope I remember to do one. So I have been really failing at vlogging. Forgot to update you guys last night. Who's surprised? Not me. I'm usually really good at this, but I guess this week I'm just kind of off. I talked to you guys last. I think I said I was going to try to push through and finish He Will Be My Ruin last night, and I did. I finished it. Another kind of just mediocre book. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm just not having a good reading month. Most of the books I've read this month have been okay, nothing like too stellar, but I shouldn't be surprised because last month I read a lot of my favorite books the whole year last month. So of course every month's not going to be like that, but I wanted to be a little bit more. Hi, bud. Finished it overall. I guess I could give it like a 3.5 out of 5. It wasn't like the best, but I will say this is definitely a new adult book. There's a lot of adult times in there, if you know what I'm saying. I wasn't expecting there to be that many because it was a thriller, but there was. Overall, the mystery, I think, could have been a little bit better. I think I guessed it, and then I didn't guess it, then I guessed it again. But overall, I would say if you're looking for, like, would I recommend this? I think I would. I did enjoy the overall storyline. I wanted to be a little bit fleshed out more, and it is a day full of errands. Today is Friday. Today is payday. So when that happens, I have to grocery shop. I do online grocery shopping. Thank goodness I just go pick it up. But I also go to Target to get things that I can use for Cartwheel and Red Cart, such as like diapers and all that other stuff. And we finished painting the bathroom, so that's fun. So now we get to put the cabinets and stuff back on. There's just that's one part of the bathroom. We're doing a lot of things. Like I told you guys, we're getting a new like kind of laminate wood flooring, kind of like I wouldn't say rustic, but kind of light. And then we're going to paint our cabinet. We're going to get a new vanity top. But we can't do that all at once because we're on a budget. So we kind of have to pick like something to do every pay period. So this pay period, or last pay period, we picked the paint. So we're going to use that paint for that bathroom and in our other bathroom. And then I think, not this pay period, but the next pay period, we're going to go get the stuff for the floors. You know, it's going to be a process because that's how you have to schedule things. That's how it helps us. We don't like to buy it all at once. We like to buy it like so we can budget it in, if that makes sense. Yeah, and then after we do the bathrooms, we're gonna do the kitchen, and we'll probably paint this room too. I don't know how much reading I'll get done today until tonight, because that's when I always read the most of. So yeah, that's my boring life. Tomorrow we're doing lots of stuff, like I keep saying time and time again. So stay tuned. We'll have a life tomorrow. I promise. Morning! Today's Saturday. Today's actually the day we're actually doing things because I've told them all this week that I've done nothing. Anyway, we're on the way to the Halloween store. We're gonna try to find Noah a costume. We're gonna try to find our Stranger Things stuff for our party that's coming up next week, and then we're gonna go to the pumpkin patch and corn maze, and we're gonna do something fun later tonight. So, reading wise, I only read 50 pages last night. I've really gone bad with this readathon, but whatever, it is what it is. If I finish, that's great. If I don't, that's great too.
Useless chapter are the words from your spine. Oh, so call me heartless, but what was your ending lie? 'Cause I fell in love with a habit sung my silence with the words you love to misplace. Weeks of silence, I bid my final farewell. Your contentment is clear, I assume that your heart isn't well. 'Cause I fell in love with a habit I promised I'd break. And I sung my silence with the words you learned to misplace.
Hello everybody, so today's probably just been a day full of montages for you, but oh well. We did a lot of fun stuff today, as you saw. We went to like the Gourmets, went to a pumpkin patch, we went to like this trick-or-treat thing at this museum, which was okay. I think it was for a little bit for older kids, but either way it was a good time. We went with some friends. So I haven't read too much today. I didn't even update you on yesterday's reading. Yesterday I read like 50 pages of There's Someone Inside Your House. Today I've read around 80 pages. I'm on page like 132 of this book, so my plan, hopefully before sleep, it cleans me. I have to take up all my makeup still, but I would like to get to page 200. This is only a 287 page book. I was trying to read The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. I wasn't really feeling it, which is a surprise because everyone loves that book so much. I was just not into it, so I'm doing okay for Spookathon. I thought it'd be better vlogging, but I'm not. I thought I would read a little bit more, but I'm not. But I'm still good. Like, if I finish this book by tomorrow, that'll be 5 books read in a week, so I'm happy with that. So that's my plan. Tonight, I'm going to try to read a little bit more, and then tomorrow, I'm just going to try to finish the whole hunk of it. Tomorrow, we also have a busy day kind of as well, so we'll just have to see. But I thought I would update you for once instead of not updating you, so that's Spookathon day 6. Crazy that tomorrow is the last day. Good morning. It is the last day of Spookathon. So I don't know, I just want to apologize for this really lackluster vlog. I had so much plans of it being amazing and things like that, and it just kind of didn't go so well. So it's a long vlog, I'm not gonna lie to you, but I feel like it's just kind of a vlog, so I apologize for that. I just finished There's Someone Inside Your House by Stephanie Perkins. I liked it. I didn't love it. I really was expecting to hate it, if I'm honest with you, because there were so many reviews of it being just horrible, but it was okay. I mean, it was exactly what it was, as weird as that sounds. It's literally, if you take the movie Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer and put it in a book, you have this. It's kind of that quintessential teenage slasher film where there's like a killer on the loose. You do find out kind of early, I hope it's not spoiling, who the killer is, which kind of took away, like, I think the mysterious factor of it, but it wasn't scary so much. There were a couple of scenarios where there were murders that were kind of scary, but it was more gruesome than anything. Like, the way the murders happened, I was like, ugh. But overall, I would give it like a 3 out of 5. It wasn't amazing. It wasn't like the best I ever read. I wasn't expecting it to be the best I've ever read, so it was kind of a middle of the road book for me. So that is my 5th book read for Spookathon. I'll show you quickly what books I have read. First book I read was Coraline by Neil Gaiman. Liked it, was the best. The next book I read was Lies She Told by Kate Houlihan. Again, liked it, wasn't the best. Then I read Through the Woods by Emily Carroll. This is my favorite book I read at the Spookathon. I really enjoyed this one a lot. Then I finished He Will Be My Ruin by K.A. Tucker. I had already read 100 pages of this before the Spookathon began, so I mean, I don't know, take what you will. I read like over 200 pages of it. Again, liked it, it was okay. Then my last read was There's Someone Inside Your House by Stephanie Perkins. The only book that I didn't get to that I wanted to was The Graveyard Book by Neil Gaiman. I started this and I got to maybe like 40 pages. I'm not counting it because that's how I am. And I DNF'd it. I just don't think this is my type of a graphic novel. It seems much more deeper than I think I thought it was gonna be, and I don't know, I'm not a fan of it, which I know was kind of like really bad to say because everyone loves The Graveyard Book. I have not heard a lot of people say they don't like it, so I'm gonna be one of the few that doesn't like it, sadly, but I don't know if this is just this format. Maybe I should pick it up in the actual book. I'm not sure, so I'm gonna kind of leave that aside. Today, I don't know if I'm gonna read, if I'm honest with you. It's the last day. I really feel accomplished with what I read this week. I mean, I read all of these things, so that's a pretty good week for me, honestly. Actually kind of heading somewhat out of town, not super far away, to Matt's brother's house for like their family dinner, because his family, he's got a lot of siblings, and we like a family dinner once a month, and it rotates like between the siblings' houses. Like I think last month, did we do it at our house last month? I think so. So this month it's at his brother's house, so we're gonna go there, we're gonna have dinner, the kids are gonna play, I'll probably film, you know, some montages of that, because why not? And we'll probably get home pretty late like we did last night, so I don't know if I'll read. I want to read, we'll have to see how I am. So the two books I'm debating between reading, one is actually on my TBR for this month, and that is From Request by Laura Marshall. It's not on my TBR at all, but I just really want to read it, and that is The Rules of Magic by Alice Hoffman. I have a feeling I'll probably start this one tonight. I don't know how far I'll get into it. Anyway, like I said, we're doing some things today, so hopefully you'll see some footage from that, montages and stuff, and I'm gonna promise, I will do some wrapping up tonight. I promise.
I built a sailing ship for you. I pushed it out to sea and bid adieu. We drifted out halfway and came unglued. My ship never stays afloat for you. So I made a paper plane instead. Yeah, I folded till my hands, they nearly bled. I threw it, but it never flew ahead. My target was apparently misread, 'cause the pilot and the crew were left for dead. And my hands are getting tired, and my heart, well, it's a mess. 'Cause I've been building all these hopes since I don't know when, and all you see are failed attempts.
So, I'm just gonna go ahead and call Spookathon a wrap. I'm not going to read anything tonight. I might read a little bit of The Rules of Magic by Alice Hoffman. I'm just starting this tonight. If so, I'm not going to count it for Spookathon. I felt like Spookathon was a success. I read 5 books. There's one book I wanted to get to, but didn't get to. But like I said, I will be having a wrap-up that's going up here soon, so be on the lookout for that. But overall, it was a good week. We had a really good weekend. We did a lot of family things, as you saw. We had a great time at Matt's brother. Hopefully this vlog was good. I keep apologizing for it, but I feel like it was kind of lackluster. I don't know. Let me know what you feel like. Do you like these or not? Because I was thinking about maybe doing like a reading vlog once a month where I just vlog my whole week of reading and just my life in general. Maybe once a month or maybe every other month or something like that. Maybe, you know, I'll also participate in a readathon maybe every few months, but also do like a reading vlog. I don't know. If you're interested in that, let me know. Maybe you are, maybe you're not. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great Spookathon if you participated in it. And if not, definitely check it out next year. It was really fun to do. I wasn't really involved on Twitter and stuff as much as I should have been, but that's how it goes sometimes. But I thought it was really fun. I read a lot of, you know, interesting books. Not a lot of my favorite, but I still read a good majority. And yeah, so be on the lookout for my Spookathon wrap up here very, very soon. And thanks for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe. And I will see you guys in my next one. And let me know if you like these type of videos. Bye.